Hi everyone, this is Chelsea from Adventures in Coloring. Just wanted to make a quick video. I've gotten a few new coloring supplies since this whole COVID-19 quarantine has started, and I just wanted to share some of them with you. I just received a few things in the mail today, so I also wanted to swatch my new markers and pens with you and just have a little bit of fun with that. So just to kind of get started, I think I'll show you these markers first. So, I actually have never had any alcohol markers before. This was the first time that I have gone into the depths of purchasing some alcohol markers, because I know once you get started, it's going to be hard to stop. But anyway, I got these. They are Artist Loft brand, which was from Michaels. This is the portrait set of colors. And just to kind of pull them out and look at one together. So there's kind of a standard alcohol marker. One side has like a chisel, and the other side has, these are hard to get off, a nice brush. So I got these just to have some skin tones to try out and kind of play with. I'm not the best at doing skin tones with coloring, but I thought it might be worth a try to get some skin tone markers to try out. So I've already swatched these in my swatch book, just to kind of give you a sense of what they look like. So you have a couple darker tones, some lighter tones, and some pinky kind of tones. Yeah, so that's kind of, I think, a good intro set to some skin tone markers. And I actually have been, happy with the quality of them so far. To try them out, this is not a new book, but it's good for this type of thing. It's the Girls Coloring Book by Christopher Hart. You might have seen me show some pages that I've done in this book before, but I wanted to try out doing some skin tone coloring. This book's kind of big, adjust. So this was my first attempt at trying to kind of layer and blend the lighter skin tones. Whoops. I need to flatten this book out. But yeah, trying to kind of layer and blend. I did the dog in one of the really light colors, and then I did her hair using the darker colors. So I mean, I think that turned out fairly well for my first attempt. This paper is really good, so that helps. It's nice and thick, and the pictures are single-sided. So yeah, that was my first attempt. I don't think it was too bad. I did try a darker skin tone, and it turned out very poorly. So I'm not going to show you that. I need to practice a little bit more. But yeah, I'm excited to practice a little bit more in this book with those new skin tone markers that I got. These are the new books. This first one is the Chibi Girl's Grayscale by Jade Summer. It's 2 books in one. There are some other channels that I've been watching and some different people on Instagram who have started a color along with this book. It's called Chibi Girl's Color Along 2020, and their goal is, to try to finish the book by the end of 2020, which might be possible for them. I've never finished a book before, so not sure if that's really my goal or not, but I've done a few pages in here using those new skin tone markers. So the first one that I did, and I guess to kind of show you too what kind of a blank page looks like so you can see. So it's not just the white line art. It has the variations in the grayscale, so theoretically you don't have to do much shading if you just kind of follow along with the grayscale. So that's what a blank one would look like. I've done 2 so far. Let's see. This was the first one that I did. So again, I used those new alcohol skin tone markers. I didn't worry about shading or blending or anything. I just kind of laid down a flat color. I used it for the skin tone, for the dog, for the trees, for like the pathway. And then I didn't have any other alcohol markers yet, so I did the rest of it with some Crayola Super Tips and my Stettler dual tip fiber markers. So, it's a little bit streaky with these water-based markers. I'm assuming it'll look a bit better with alcohol markers, but that was my first one. I have a dog that I take for walks every day during the quarantine, so it's, loosely inspired on us, I guess. Then I did one more page in here so far. I got this one marked with a paper. And then I did this one. a little schoolgirl. Again, I use those skin tone markers on her skin, her hair, like the book bag, the floor, the walls, because they're nice neutral colors. And then again, I had to use my water-based markers, so you know it's a little bit streakier, you can tell. But again, I'm kind of excited to do more pages in this book with some alcohol markers and see how those pages turn out. So if you're interested in joining the color along, it's Chibi Girl's Color Along 2020. There's a lot of people working in this book right now. And it's just a really fun, relaxing book if you don't want to think too hard, but just kind of fill in with color, and turns out pretty well. And my other new book I just got a couple days ago. I haven't had a chance to color in it yet. Shades of Kawaii by Miss Wah. This is the first one. She has 3. I've seen this on some other channels. Again, just a really fun, like color in with marker kind of book. There's some that are, you know, kind of busier, repeating pattern type pages. But you've probably seen other people with this book or flip throughs of the book, which is kind of a general gist of what a page looks like. So, you know, these are like coffee cups and cupcakes and stuff like that, but again, would just be fun to put down some markers and not think too much about what you're coloring. Or here's one with some kitty cats, stuff like that. So yeah, this one kind of from the back. I think this will be fun. Excited to give this one a try, and you know, if I like the other ones, maybe I'll order some for other books. Yeah, but anyway, the main reason for this video, we'll get to the point, is that I literally just in the mail today got an order from Blick. So I got the new colors of the Moonlight Gelly Rolls. These just came out. I believe there's another set that came out that has more like gray tones to it. But these are the kind of the more vibrant colors. So I had to get these as soon as I saw these. I actually saw them on Coloring Bliss. If you watch their channel, they did some swatching and such with the new colors, and I got those right away. And then, you know, I got my skin tone alcohol markers, so I had to get some, you know, other colors of alcohol markers. These are the Blick Studio Brush Markers. They were really on sale, so I just got a 12 count, but I'm really excited to swatch both of these, and I think we'll just do them right now together because that sounds fun to me. So let me get my swatch book flipped back. Let's see. And unfortunately, I'm looking, when I swatched all my jelly rolls, I didn't leave like an extra page. How many are there? 10. Well, let's see. So I'll just kind of do them on a page next to it. So just to give you a little example. So for my jelly rolls, I have the classic colors, I have metallic colors, metallics continue, and then I have the first set of Moonlight, which you can see are pretty like bright neon colors. There's 10 and I only have 6 more slots, so I might just kind of smush them together down here and put them kind of closer together, but I want them to be next to the other Moonlight colors so that we can compare a little bit. The camera a little bit. Hopefully you guys are okay with more of like a side view. I'm back upstairs at my desk upstairs. I was at a different spot from my last video, but I'm just having trouble finding good places to film. I have a lot of time with the whole quarantine stuff going on, but still don't have a great filming setup. Alright, I'm opening the package. These haven't even been opened, you guys. They came in the mail like literally, I got home like 20 minutes ago. They finally opened up the state parks where I live, so my husband and I went on a little walk, which was nice. Alright, the packaging open. I'm pretty excited for these. I think the Moonlights are my favorite of the jelly rolls. Alright. Because they're very opaque. They show up very well. Alright, so here's the colors. Very pretty. I think we'll just start from this side and work our way over. I'm going to put them kind of up here so we can focus on the colors. I think that should work. Alright, starting from this side. And these are the 06, which I think my other ones might be or 10. So these might be a little bit thinner. I guess we'll see. All right, this is 412. All right, so this is, yeah, 412, our first one, our first new one. And I was noticing too that they have a system with the jelly rolls. So, you know, this is 412. I think it corresponds with some of the other numbers. Like there's a 12 in the original that's kind of like a tan brown, and then, you know, this is kind of an opaque brown. Trying to get my lighting better in here. Seems like if I make it too bright, it like reflects. Let's see. How's that? All right, so that's our first one. 412. Yeah, they definitely are a little bit thinner than the other ones. Okay. And then this one's kind of like a gold color, it looks like. 415. I'm excited to try these out in an actual coloring book. 415. This one's kind of like a brown almost. This is 417. I guess it's nice to have some more kind of natural colors instead of just the bright neon colors. Okay, so that's the first three. It's not too dark to see, but it's kind of like a copper, a gold, and like a brown. All right, next is kind of a purpley color. 422. Try not to be making too many shadows. Yeah, these are all kind of dark to start with. Interesting. 422. Right, here's a nice light lavender color. 423. Kind of a mauve-y color and then more of a lavender color. Here's a very nice light blue. 425. Alright, it's very pretty. Over a little bit. Alright. Next we have kind of a green color. 428. It's pretty. Now we have kind of a teal color. 431. Just fun to get new colors. It's been kind of hard to order stuff right now. I think everything I've ordered at any point, like online, has taken at least 2 weeks to come. Let's see. Oh, we have kind of a lime green. I already took the cap off. 432. And one more. Darker blue color, 438. beautiful, beautiful. I very much like greens, blues, and purples, so I'm pretty happy with that. Bring in a little bit. So these bottom ones here are the new colors. Come up a little bit to about, here. These are the original Moonlight colors. So have a nice variety there. And then, yeah, like I said, above is the metallics. But there you go, the new Moonlight Gelly Roll colors. Very pretty. Let's bring this over again. I'm excited to use these. All right, that was the first new thing I wanted to swatch. Move these over. Stack of goodies. And I'm gonna need a piece of paper. Because we're gonna swatch the alcohol markers, and the alcohol markers could bleed through my paper, so. Okay, so we'll flip way forward. And if you're interested in the other stuff in here, here's my fine liners from Staedtler. My dual fiber tip Staedtler markers. I haven't swatched all of my tools, but some Staedtler Ergo Soft pencils, my Derwent Color Soft pencils, which I've been using these a lot to color recently, and I'm very tempted to get more. They're very just good for blending, and they have deep, vibrant shades. I just like them a lot. Some watercolor, Faber-Castell watercolor crayons and pencils. My Black Widow pencils, which I'm debating putting them more in color order. This is in set order, but then I'll mess up, my swatches. I'll have to re-swatch them. And my Derwent ink tints, which I also wish I had more of. I left a page in case I get more ink tints. That's my wishful thinking. And then those are those skin tone markers that I told you about. So I got a fresh page for the Blick markers. Yeah, I've never swatched my Prismacolors, but I use them so much that I just know all the colors anyway, so I kind of figure what's the point. Right, let me put a title on this real quick. Blick Studio Brush Markers. This is the 12 set for now. Like I said, these were so on sale. I think it was like $13 for 12 markers, so I couldn't really turn that down. I would have got the 24, but I think it jumped up to like $40, which again is not like a bad deal, but I just figured I'd start with these and see if I like them. All right, so looking at the packaging a little bit. So it has a little snap here. But yeah, the 12 markers, it has the swatches on the back and a little bit of info, and it tells you the different sets that you can get. I've never actually been to Blick. They have one, I live in Washington, so they have one in downtown Seattle. I've never been to it. Of course, I can't go right now because all the stores are closed. But I ordered these online, so I'm very excited to try them. But yeah, they have a chisel tip and a brush tip. So give them a try. All right, we're just going to work from one side to the other. I guess we'll look at the markers a little bit. So these are a little bit like thicker and squarer. Let me get those other artist off markers. Because this is all I have to compare it to because I don't have any other alcohol markers to speak of. So this is the difference. It's just a little bit thicker and chunkier, and it seems less likely to roll with kind of just the design of it. Similar size. All right, let's look at these. Ooh, that was easy to take off. Here's your chisel. This is just the black one to start with. And there's the brush. Do they have any names or numbers on them? Oh, it says black. I guess they have names. Okay, so I'm gonna try. We gotta try both sides. All right, we'll do chisel first. Right, we'll do a little chisel. Those go down nice. And the brush, ooh, very flexible and fun. When I was coloring the skin tones, I thought I would like the brushes on the other one better, but it was a lot harder for me to use the brush than the chisel, so I guess we'll have to see with this one what I think. Okay, so that's black. So far so good, I like them so far. fun to get new coloring supplies, you guys. Been in a little bit of a funk, so it's fun to get something new to play with. All right, this one is just, oh, dark green. Dark green. It's kind of hard when I start buying stuff. I just want to buy more and more stuff, and I have to stop myself. Just use the stuff I already have first. Okay, dark green. It's kind of a pretty foresty color. What's next? Bright green. Yeah, it's very different though using alcohol markers compared to like water-based markers. I really love my Tombos. They're so much fun to like blend with. And then, you know, I have some Crayola Super Tips and those Stettler markers just for some kind of easy like straight coloring. I got them both pretty cheap, but I never wanted to splurge on the alcohol markers. But now that I've tried them, I just think they're really fun. You can tell they're a better quality. Oh, I didn't read you the name of this one. True Blue. And then we have Ultramarine. It's dark. Alright, I just kind of want to say too, I hope you guys have all been well and staying home and staying safe and trying to, you know, do the best we can in this crazy world that we're in right now. Here is Violet. Nice pretty purple. I definitely have enjoyed more time coloring and doing art projects, and I've done quite a few things to kind of fix up stuff around my house. Red. So even though I'm not working right now, I feel like I'm still getting some good stuff done. And then we have Very Berry. The other good thing about these Blick supplies is I'm pretty sure you can get these open stock too, so that's nice. I won't have to like get repeats if I ever buy more markers. And they have open stock of the ink tints, so I'm thinking of getting some of those too, so I don't have to buy a whole nother set and get repeats. I can just pick out the colors that I want. Alright, pink. I didn't leave enough room. Yes, there'll be room over there. I used to draw out all the little like grid spaces to do this, and then I was just like, that's too much work. It's a very bright pink, like a hot pink. Alright, a few more colors. Let me scoot over and do them over here. Alright, next we have Dark Umber. Nice brown color. Alright. And then we have orange. And one more. Canary yellow. Alright, so you know, not too bad of a selection there. I'll take this paper back out so we can look at these. So black, dark green, bright green, true blue, ultramarine, violet, red, very berry pink, dark umber, orange, and canary yellow. So yeah, that's the 12 pack of the Blick Studio Brush Markers. I'll have to color something in for you all and let you know how it goes, but those are those. So yeah, that kind of, I've got a few new sets of markers, a few new books to play in, as well as, all my other books that I need to give a little bit more love to. Something else I just wanted to mention real quick, kind of as a bit of info if you didn't already know this. But one of my favorite artists, Jacqueline Bassford, she released this mini book called Flourish. It has 12 pictures to color plus the cover. And it's free on her website. You can just go download it and print it off yourself. As you can see, I've done the cover. I use those color soft pencils that I really like, with a little bit of Prismacolor because I didn't have a good like peachy color. I only have a 12 set of the color soft. But yeah, so go to her website, download this if you're interested. I started another one, same with the color soft and some gel pen, just kind of for fun. But there's some really fun pictures to color in there if you're interested. Yeah, so just kind of to wrap things up, those are some of my new art supplies I just wanted to share with you all. Hope you guys are having a great day, and hope I'll make some videos soon, and I'll see you guys around. Leave any comments that you'd like, and I'll get back to you on those, and follow me on Instagram. Thanks. Have a good day.